Professor, my name is WANGMIAOMIAO. My thesis topic is the correlation between cash flow statement and earnings per share of latest company, a case study of quick multi. My study has 5 chapters. First, let's take a look at the abstract of my study. This study examined the relationship between cash flows from operating, investing, and financing activities and earnings per share of Quick Multi, utilizing annual reports from 2011 to 2023. Data was analyzed using IBM SPARS. The findings indicate no relationship between net cash flows and EPS, but a significant relationship between cash flows from operating, investing, and financing activities and EPS. Specifically, operating activities correct positively with EPS, while investing and financing activities correct negatively. The keywords are cash flow statement, earnings per share, Chinese accounting status. Introduction. This chapter provides an overview of the study, including the background, an introduction to Quick Multi, the problem statement, and the research objectives. The first one, problem statement. This study aims to explore the impact of cash flow statements on EPS. The research question can be posed as follows. Is there a correlation between cash flow statements and EPS? The next one is research objectives. Number 1. Analyze the impact of cash flow from operating activities on earnings per share of Quick Multi. Number 2. Investigate impact of net cash flow on EPS and identify any potential interactors with other variables. Number 3. Assess the significance of cash flow from investing activities and the cash flow from financing activities on EPS. Chapter 2. Literature review. Number 1. Background. Earnings per share measures company profitability and shareholder returns. Cash flow statements offer important insights into financial health by detailing cash inflows and outflows, ending in better decision making. Number 2. Related research. Overall, Mass Waller 2020 analyzed 16 commercial banks in Jordan and found that operating cash flow significantly impacts earnings per share. Chen 2023 studies 42 banks in Indonesia and found that profitability and operating cash flows positively affect stock returns. Number 3. Research gap. Listed studies focus on the relationship between cash flow statements and EPS in Chinese companies like Quick Multi, necessitating further research. Number 4. Research hypotheses. Here below are the 5 hypotheses. Methodology used in the study identifies the study pollution and the selected sample and details the methods employed in data collection and preparation. It also covers the statistical treatments applied in the study, quantitative and analytical methods was used to achieve the objective of the study and test its hypothesis. This picture is the research process framework diagram you can see, and the table 1 is list of variables and definitions, and the next is simple linear regression and multiple linear regression. Chapter 4, Results and Discussion. Based on the analysis of the data, which detail the variables, their corrections, R-square, adjusted R-square, and covariances, we can determine the relationship between CFOA, CFIA, CFFA, NCF, and the EPS. You can see the per-hands correlation analysis reveals a strong positive correlation between EPS and CFOA, a moderate negative correlation with CFRA, a strong negative correlation with CFFA, and no significant correlation with NCF. From this picture, we can see the simple linear regression result. CFOA has a significant positive impact on EPS, so we accept the alternative hypothesis and reject the null hypothesis. CFRA has a moderate significant negative impact on EPS, so we accept the alternative hypothesis and reject the null hypothesis. From this picture, we can also see the simple linear regression results. The impact of CFFA on EPS is statistically significant, except the alternative hypothesis and reject the null hypothesis. The impact of NCF and EPS is not statistically significant, so we accept the null hypothesis and reject the alternative hypothesis. In this picture, we can see the multiple linear regression result. CFOA has a significant positive impact on EPS. NCF has a significant negative impact on EPS. CFRA and CFFA have not significant impact on EPS. So we accept the alternative hypothesis and reject the non-hypothesis. Chapter 5, Conclusion and Recommendations. The first one, conclusion. CFOA has a significant positive impact on EPS. The influence of NCF is more complex. While NCF does not show a significant impact on EPS in simple linear regression, it inhibits a significant negative impact in multiple linear regression. This implies that NCF may not independently affect EPS, but its interactions with other variables could have adverse effects. CFRA and CFFA show significant impact on EPS in simple linear regression, but not in multiple linear regression. Recommendations. Number 1, the company should enhance its CFOA by improving operational efficiency, reducing operational costs, and optimizing inventory management. Number 2, the company should focus on subordinating its NCF by carefully monitoring cash inflows and outflows. Number 3, the company should enhance long-term profitability and possibility impact EPS by narrowing investment and financing activities with its overall financial strength. Thank you, Professor.